So today we will gonna talk about like what is the role of the hormone sensitive lipase and why the type 1 diabetes mellitus patient developed ketosis instead of the having the lots of glucose to eat. So first, hormone sensitive lipase. So first of all, we dissect the name of the hormone, which is hormone sensitive lipase. So hormone sensitive means sensitive to which hormone? It is sensitive to insulin. And normally insulin inhibit the hormone sensitive lipase. And what is the role of the hormone sensitive lipase? So name itself is suggested that is lipase means it do lipolysis and form free fatty acid and glycerol. Then the free fatty acid goes into beta oxidation and form acetyl CoA, and 2 molecules of the acetyl CoA form ketone bodies. This is how is running in our body. So normally in the well fed states where we have a lots of glucose, then the glucose sensitive insulin secretion occurs from beta cell of the pancreas, and the increased amount of the insulin, so there is more inhibition in the hormone sensitive lipase and no occurrence of the lipolysis and no formation of the ketone bodies. So this is the role of the hormone sensitive lipase, and there is a interaction between the insulin and hormone sensitive lipase, which the exam is continuously year by year asking like what insulin do on hormone sensitive lipase. So it is inhibit. So you have to remember like insulin inhibit the hormone sensitive lipase. So insulin name itself is suggested like I am inhibit the hormone sensitive lipase. So IIN is taken for inhibition of the hormone sensitive lipase. So first we clear like what is the role of the hormone sensitive lipase. Now we gonna talk about why the type 1 DM patient develop ketosis instead of the having the lots of glucose. So you all know like GLUT4, which is insulin dependent glucose utility, or let's say absorption, where three tissue, first cardiac muscle, skeletal muscle, and we have a adipose tissue. So this site where cardiac muscles, skeletal muscle and adipose tissue, to take the glucose and utilize the glucose we require the insulin. But what happens in the type 1 diabetes patient, which is the patient body doesn't secrete the insulin enough, or maybe there is no insulin in our body, so there is no utility of the GLUT4 and no absorption of the glucose. So but in our body there is a skeletal muscle is continuously working when we go out and walking, like skeletal muscle is working, and adipose tissue is resting, but whenever we need the fuel we activate the adipose tissue. So these three site continuously require the glucose. So glucose means require the ATP, from where they are getting ATP. So for that, the first of all the glucose is high, there is no insulin, so this concept will come, there is no insulin, so there is no inhibition of the hormone sensitive lipase, There is lots of lipolysis is occurring, free fatty acid is formed, glycerol is formed, then the free fatty acid increased and ketone body is formed, and patient have a ketosis which will carry to this site, and they are breaking down this ketone body and get a ATP. This is how occur. So simply I want to say like what is happen in a DM1 patient that is low or there is no insulin, fail to break glucose, so there is high glucose, no inhibition to hormone sensitive lipase, there is lipolysis, ketone body formation, and ketosis. The together we call diabetic ketoacidosis. Thank you.